So this was a problem I was having. I was having a problem with the eyes. So I was like, before I try to draw this again, I just need to draw eyes. So I'm kind of glad this came up. If you're having a problem with your drawing in a certain place, like the eyes, then just stop and do a bunch of eyes and try to get the eyes to look right. You may need to draw 10, maybe 20 eyes before you get the eyes to look right. I mean, once you feel confident that you can draw that eye right, then go back and try to do the portrait again. I did a bunch today. I may try to draw them again. Let's see if I can draw them on another day. But I wanted to go ahead and record this because I sometimes just do this. This is something artists do. We just practice drawing a part of the face or whatever it is we're drawing that we're having problems with, and then we'll just draw that particular section over and over again and try to work out our problems. And I found like the eye, it's the pupil of the eye is like at an angle. It's like at an ellipse, tilted. I didn't know that until I drew a whole bunch of them, and that may be why they never do look right. So I know it's not like drawing a whole face, but there's a lot to be learned from just drawing an eye and drawing it correctly. So I thought I would do this, and I'm hoping you'll do the same thing. And so that's your assignment. I'm going to give you a picture, and I don't want you to draw the whole face. I just want you to draw the eye in the face. The eye, an eye and or eyes that are in the picture. And that will be your assignment. So you'll look at the picture and you'll draw a bunch of eyes like that one. So it'll probably be this picture, because these eyes are really tough to draw because they're barely open and they're looking down. They're not just looking straight out or one side or the other, they're looking down. And so I think that makes it a harder picture to draw. So I drew a bunch, and I'm not sure if I got them all right. I think some of them look right. And see, not only with all the other things going on, this eye is also at an angle. So you have it tilted, barely open, at an angle, and looking down. So, with all that going on, it's a little bit difficult to draw, and I think it would make a good art assignment. So that's why I am wanting you to draw at least 20 eyes from this picture that I'm going to assign for you to draw. And I think it'll make you a better artist, at least at drawing eyes. And I've already drawn a bunch of eyes. Maybe you only draw 10. If you get it to where it looks right, I think 10's fine. It doesn't really, you don't really need to do 20 of them once you get it to look right. And I even try to put in some shading on this one, just to see how it's going to look. But I drew a bunch of them. And that's what I want you to do, is draw eyes. And try to draw them correctly. And then when you go back to do a portrait, and if you get stuck drawing a part of that portrait, then you'll know to just draw that one, practice that one part you're having problems with. So anyway, you can watch me drawing the eye. I don't really think there's much more to say. It's mostly just observation. I mean, I can't say now, when you go up with your line, go up so far and then turn this way and then you turn down. I mean, that's kind of like anything with drawing other than like linear perspective. You just have to trial and error this till you get. I mean, there's no way I can tell you how to draw very complicated objects like portraits, complicated type compositions. Sorry. Portraits are hard to draw, but they're worth it. I mean, they're one of the hardest things to do a drawing of. Now, eventually I'm going to try to do color with my portraits, skin tones, but I just want the drawing to look right. And if the drawing looks right, then I'm ready for color later on. I'll put in the colors, you know, the skin tones. But right now I don't think I'm there yet for this one. That's later down the road. And I have to admit, these drawings of portraits, that's more of an art drawing two, a drawing two assignment. So if you're doing portraits like Renaissance portraits and they look fairly good, then you should consider yourself a more advanced artist, because these are hard to do. And I've seen some already students have been drawing and they're not bad. You know, it's just we're all on the spectrum of good to bad as far as it goes with drawing. And you can learn a lot from a horrible drawing. Some of my drawings, well, most of them aren't all that great, but I'm learning. And so I'm willing to admit that you have to be willing to admit that your drawings are not that great. That way you'll do more of them and you'll get better. So here's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I haven't counted them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 eyes on that. I can't tell for sure. I could have drawn more, but that's what I want you to do. I started off, I was going to draw the face again, and I said, no, I'll just fall into that same pitfall. I'm not drawing that eye right, so I want more practice. I may do this again. I may draw more practice on the eye. But anyway, here's a bunch of them that I've drawn on this piece of paper, and I want you to really put some effort into drawing the eye too. And this is a hard one to draw. I hope you found this content informative and entertaining. I like to draw stuff upside down and hope to keep creating content like this. Thank you for your support. And please like and subscribe. You can also help support this content by going to patreon.com/artvideoinstruction. Thank you.